Now, a new administration is coming. They've made it clear, the Biden administration, that they plan to go after religious groups such as the Little Sisters of the Poor over that contraceptive mandate. What are the religious liberty dangers that you see on the horizon, not only for religious institutions, but believing individuals? Robert Royal.
Well, we just heard today that the Biden administration is being lobbied by some of the LGBT groups in that they want religious schools to have to adhere to the reigning ideology for them with regard to gender identity. And this, I think that we're going to see this come along very strongly. What they're doing is they're saying that these are science-based positions. In other words, that science tells us that gender is fluid and that we can't restrict people to male and female. He created. And this is just one of the groups of institutions. I mean, we're going to see, as the Catholic Church has the largest religious school network in the nation, of course, by far. And I think we're going to see pressure not only on them, the Little Sisters of the Poor. We've already seen pressure on groups that sponsor foster children. It's going to become quite radical, and it's going to reach into every nook and cranny where religious groups are active. And that's going to mean even poor relief and hospitals and other things. To me, this is shaping up. We know that the president-elect has appointed Becerra as his Health and Human Services secretary. We'll see if that gets through the Senate, by the way. But all these are signs that I'm saying that he is the first anti-Catholic president in the United States. We've had John F. Kennedy, who was kind of nominally Catholic, but at least he was Catholic and didn't oppose the church in public. Now we're going to see on abortion, on marriage, on sexual issues, and much more. I fear we're going to see a very aggressive new administration that ironically is going to be led by a person who likes to sport rosaries and yet manages to support the killing of 1 million babies in the womb a year and opposes what the church believes about marriage. It's really going to be a hairy time for not only Catholics but other religious believers in America.
Father Jerry, what position does this put the U.S. bishops in if indeed you have a president who is manifestly Catholic, he claims to be Catholic, yet he opposes the church on so many of the issues that it advances, while sort of wrapping all of his agenda in this religious talk? I mean, I watch these publications swoon over, oh, he mentioned St. Francis, oh, he mentioned Pope Francis, oh, he mentioned St. Teresa. If you're punishing their daughters and sons, how does that add up? Why is that not looked at as hypocrisy rather than something to be lauded?
Well, here we face the big challenge, and the bishops have appointed a committee to deal with the challenges that are going to come forward. But the fact of the matter is, President-elect Biden has pledged to promote abortion, gender identity, the greater acceptance for transgenderism and all the attendant evils which go with that. Right now, I'm afraid that we're going to be seeing the Catholic Church declared a hate group. The Bible is going to be considered a hate text, and precisely because the Bible affirms reality, which is God made man and woman. Male and female is not an identity, it is nature, it is what we are. No one's assigned a gender at birth. That's ridiculous. Is anybody assigned a set of teeth? No, we recognize you have teeth in your mouth, that you have eyes and ears, and you recognize you're a male or a female. So what we have to do is basically get back to what it's called metaphysical realism. And the bishops have to promote an intellectual response to what's going on here. It's not enough to say, well, this policy is bad. No, we have to say the ideology which falsifies God's creation is a threat to the whole order of society. That's not alarmism. That's not alarmism at all. That's reality. And reality has to win. Otherwise, we enter the unreal world of dictatorship.